In response to the 4-4 stone, white plays a standard approach move, and black responds with a large knight's move. This move is still played by professionals. A database of games suggests outcomes are about equal. It was seen only once in 2019, but was played quite often in 2020. White approaches from the other side, and black protects the corner. Though this sequence is not common in professional games, the outcome is still broadly even. This is preparing for the trick move. This was played in 1950 by Joseki as white against Tsushima Juichi. The simplest response, seemingly unimaginative, but the corner is safe. This is the shape move. This was played in 1950. Now white, however, is ready to try trick play. This is the trick play, supported by the previous approach move. Black has two proper responses, A and B. C is falling for the trick move. Playing at A quickly leads to an equal result. If white now plays at A, then black plays at B and the marked stone gets enclosed. So white plays at B, enabling black to complete the position. Black can connect solidly at B. It stops white getting out into the centre and at the same time prevents white connecting underneath. There are now some fairly frightening variations, which both sides need to get right. To start, white has to focus on living inside, but black has to be careful about where to play next. This is a fairly standard sequence of moves, and at this point white can aim for life inside peaceably by playing at A, or test black's fighting ability by playing at B or C. White is settling the inside. Black connects, white takes the corner, black blocks. At this point there is a weakness in white's shape, and another move is needed to avoid complications. However, the shape point is at N16. If white settles the inside position, protecting the wedge at the triangular point, black takes the shape point. Subject to the stage of the game, this result is so good for black that for white it is almost game over. AI gives this as the best move for white, but what happens inside? Black wedges, and white cannot connect underneath. If white does connect underneath, black protects, and now white needs both A and B in the corner and dies. If white connects on top, black ataris, white takes, black ataris, white counter ataris, black takes, white threatens to cut, black moves out, white threatens to connect, black blocks. As a result, white is alive in the corner, which was originally black's corner, and white is facing in one direction and black is facing in the other. A good result for white. White B is some trickiness aimed at taking the whole area. Black can consider two moves. Black should just descend. White takes the corner, black connects, and the position reverts to white either settling or playing the shape point. If black cuts across, then white takes A. Black captures the 5 stones, but white gets a great outside position. White, by playing at C, is aiming for the cut, and black needs to respond carefully and accurately. If played correctly, it leads to Joseki and strong outside position for black. This is protecting white's stone and preparing to ladder the marked black stone. So black pulls the marked stone out. White starts an attack on the 2 marked stones, and black needs to hold their nerve. Joseki in the corner and black's outside position is strong. Falling for the trick move by playing C to separate seems like a natural response. After this move, in order to continue the fight, black seems to be left with 2 choices, A and B. If black chooses to separate with A, then white connects underneath, creating a good position and leaving black with almost nothing. But it can get worse. If black gets distracted elsewhere on the board and white gets another move, and now black does not have a base. There is no possibility of fighting, and continued fighting just makes white stronger and thicker on both sides, leaving black almost nothing. If black descends in order to separate white's invasion from the approach stone, an even worse result ensues. White pushes through, black blocks, white attaries, black defends, and now white traps the mock's black stone in a ladder.